are, kind of tricky. So to, I guess, win the series in a day, I mean, how nice is it
Yes,
to do that?
it's tough to win college baseball games, especially when the wind's gailing in like it was today. I mean, in the first game especially, it was probably the toughest offensive conditions that we played in. And we needed Trey to be really good, and he was really good.
When he strikes out, I mean, his first 5 outs came on strikeouts. Is that just kind of a good indicator of, like, he's got it going on today?
Well, you don't have to play defense when he's striking the guys out for sure, but just glad he went out there and pitched the way we know he can pitch. And, of course, their guy was doing a really good job. I mean, it was a 1-0 game, to the 6th inning, I think. So
A lot of activity up the middle today, kind of on both sides. But I guess how'd you like the way, Barini and Starling kind of handled that?
Yeah, I thought Shaq played great defense. I mean, there was a play there in the first game where they went hit and run, and he just knocked the ball down, which if he doesn't do that, then his first and third in the inning probably plays out differently. I forget what inning that was, but that was a big play. And, obviously him getting a squeeze down was huge. And, Shaq's just a glue guy, kind of like Hoove was for us for 4 or 5 years. Shaq's been the same way the past 2 years.
Coach, just one loss all season at home. What is it about playing in Greenville at Clark LeClaire Stadium that just brings out the best of your guys?
Well, it's the fans, man. We need the fans to come out tomorrow and be loud. I think at times when, we're not doing anything, we need the fans to get us going a little bit. So they do that at times. So we need the purple and gold chants going early tomorrow.
Root goes 7 complete for the 3rd time this year. What has allowed him to just pitch deep in the games?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, today I thought he was as rusty as he's been all year. I mean, just with his command. I mean, there was a couple 4-pitch walks, which is very abnormal for him. Yes, he's on a day short rest, but as I told him after the game, I said, hey, when you get to the big leagues, buddy, you're going to be on shorter rest, so we need you to be able to do that. But I'm proud of him that he just managed it. He managed it, and then Jake Hunter was awesome.
How hard is that as a starting pitcher to, game 2 of a doubleheader? Waiting around.
Well, they show up a little bit later, so they didn't have to be here. Root didn't have to be here for the team breakfast this morning for game 1. Actually, I don't even know what time he got here. You'd have to ask Coach Knight. So, and if we got McChrystal out of that first game when he was in the DH slot and let him have more time to get ready to catch, and I thought he caught awesome for the second game.
Could this be a new role for Jake Hunter?
I think he's a great swing guy. That's the thing. That's the reason we didn't, announce the Saturday starter because, short week. Actually, Danny was not available today because he was sore. So when Shinkman throws 3 innings in that first game and you got no Danny, then Jake Hunter's the next guy at the bullpen. And you guys saw him last year. I mean, he's pitched out of the bullpen and pitched at a high level.
Coach, I've noticed that after every game, kids are always running up to you asking for autographs. I'm just curious, how surreal is it knowing that the platform that you hold is making an impact on younger generations?
Well, I'm just glad I could give back. I mean, I was that little kid one day, so, running up trying to get autographs from basketball players and every other sport. So just happy that I could give back because that's what it's all about.
Do you have an idea who's going to start tomorrow? Or?
No idea. So we'll get in the office and talk to Coach Knight and we'll figure it out.
Root had a couple of pickoffs today, too. Just his ability to kind of control that running game.
I mean, that was a big pickoff, the first one, because I think he walked that guy on 4 pitches and then picked him off. So, and, they play freely. Their coaches tell me that they're not very good, so they're going to do whatever, and that's kind of scary when you're us because they were trying to hit and run a couple times, first and second, no outs. I mean, they're willing to roll the dice, so to speak. So when those balls get through the infield, then it becomes a big inning.
What do you say to Jacob Starling after that error, if anything?
I said, hey, man, the next at bat's the most important thing, and Star's a great player. He's been swinging back good and had some really tough at bats today.
Second time you guys scored 2 on a bunt. Is that? I mean, I know you practice it, but I'm sure you just got to pick your spots, right?
You got to pick your spots, and to be honest with you, I mean, we went to UTSA. Their coach was talking about, he's watched on video, and their coaches were screaming on their pitcher. It's a really tough play to defend because you basically got to be willing to just let the guy get to first base if you're going to defend it.
Yes, think you might keep pulling those off. You might get known for it nationally. ECU, the program that gets 2 RBI sack bunts.
I don't know, but it's pretty cool that Joey Barini's got 4 RBIs, and 2 squeezes. That's awesome.
Thanks.